Okay, please don't mind my smoke detectors in this video. They have never been, the batteries have never been changed in those things in their life. So if you hear a very loud noise in the middle of, like, the voice recording, that is my smoke detector. Don't mind it, please. Thanks. Hi, it's Edgar Hazard. That's what most of you guys know me as, but that name is kind of irrelevant right now because, I'm not making music right now. I'm gonna be drawing. I know most of you that are subscribed to me are probably more used to me making music, but that's not what I'm gonna be doing, because I have recently been working on one of the dumbest things I could probably be doing right now, which is making a HAZBIN Hotel rewritten AU. And I wanted to share the first four designs for the first four main characters, which are Charlie, of course, Vaggie, Alistair, and Angel Dust. Um, Quick disclaimer, I'm gonna be glazing Hasbin a bit, and I'm also gonna be a little bit mean to Hasbin. So if you are either one of the people that absolutely can't stand Hasbin Hotel, or you were like the biggest Hasbin Hotel glazer of all time, this video is probably not for you, but I encourage you to stick around anyways so I get views on my video. Um, so without uh further ado, let's get into Charlie Morningstar's design.
Did you know this in HAZBIN Hotel? Charlie is the main protagonist of HAZBIN Hotel.
Okay, yeah, so Charlie Morningstar, protagonist of Hazbin Hotel. You might be looking at what I'm drawing. You might be looking at what I'm drawing, and you might say, Eddie, that looks nothing like Charlie Morningstar, and you would be exactly right. I changed almost everything about this poor girl's design. Not out of like any hatred for the original design. I actually quite like um Charlie Morningstar's design. I just wanted to take a very different approach. Um First of all, you might look at her and you might say, Eddie, that's a furry. And you would also be exactly right. You know how when you're watching a Has Been Hotel redesign video, and almost everyone makes Charlie look more goat-like, right? Well, I kind of just took that concept and turned it up to 10. I don't think that's canon, even, like, I don't think Vibsy Pop ever said, yeah, Charlie's supposed to be a goat. Um, but that's what everyone does. So that's what I did. There was something I remember Vivzy Pop saying though about how Charlie is supposed to be a doll. And honestly, her original design does not give that at all, and I don't think mine does either. So let me explain. I wanted to go for a doll look, but I just couldn't. I gave her like the makeup. I gave her some makeup. It's kind of not visible. Actually, I might be a shitty character designer too. But um what the thing is, I didn't want to base her off of like porcelain dolls and glass dolls. Um because I feel like that implies a sort of fragility to her character that I don't think she really has. I think she is more like persistent and like she's she's very like she's got a lot of like what was that bullshit that Vox said? Chutzpah. That's what she's got. So I don't think she's very fragile at all, like at all. I don't think she's delicate. I think she's very hardworking and like she works towards her goals. But one thing she is like very approachable and like she's kind of a cuddly character. Like you would hug Charlie Morningstar. So she's based more off of stuffed animals. And her dad, Lucifer, who I will get to in a different video, is based off of glass dolls and porcelain dolls. Um and I'll talk more about the reasons why in the other video that I'm going to make no matter what. Um, and also her outfit, I think it's okay to have her in like a suit because like she's the owner of the hotel. Obviously, she would dress more formal, but I wanted to give her a little bellhop outfit because I think she looks so cute, and I'm really proud of this design. Some smaller details I threw in there are her tiny little horns, because they're just so cute. I was looking at reference images of little baby goats with their little baby horns, and it was just so adorable. And I had to give her horns, no matter what, because they're so cute. And I kept her as a blonde, but I did change her hair texture just because I like how it looks better. Um, no hate to straight hair Charlie, but I'm biased, and also I didn't want them all to have like the same hair texture. I'm so sorry to original HAZBIN, but there needs to be more variety in just like everything, like body types. That's a very common criticism that all of the HAZBIN characters are twigs, and it's like kind of true. And hair texture wise, I don't know why so little, like they like all have straight hair. Like, is it just a me thing, or do they all have straight hair? It just strikes me as like very very unrealistic. Like, people will say that like has been having so many gay characters is unrealistic, with which like I don't buy, because like I am friends with mostly gay people. I think I have like one cishet friend out of like my 10 friends, which is like it's kind of common to be surrounded by gay people, at least nowadays. But what is uncommon is being surrounded by people with just straight hair. Like, that doesn't happen, does it? Like not to me. It doesn't happen to me. Like, comment down below if you are a person who only knows people with straight hair. Okay? Like, I know not all HAZBIN characters have straight hair, but it is a lot of them. Okay, that's enough rambling for now. This is Charlie Morningstar's finished design. If you like her, leave a like. Yay! On to, her girlfriend, Vaggie. Vaggie is a character design I had a lot of trouble redesigning because I was trying to make it, like, look good, which, like, given the themes of Vaggie's character, was really difficult for me, because she's like a fallen angel, but she's also supposed to like have moth theming, and like I don't know, it's just like difficult to try to like, you know, get the moth stuff in there and then get the fallen angel stuff in there, but you can't make it obvious that she's a fallen angel, because like obviously that kind of ruins the surprise of like finding out she's a fallen angel, which is supposed to be like this big climatic moment. It just doesn't work if like it's like very obvious from her design that she's a fallen angel. So I tried to make it to where she could like blend in with the sinners. And I think I did a pretty good job. This was like my third or fourth Vaggie design, and I really like what I ended up with. I didn't change much about her color scheme, because I don't really hate her color scheme, to be honest. I think the red shirt is a bit much from her original, or like the reddish pink shirt. I think that is kind of off from her original design. But I like her pilot design. It was very pastel gothish, and it was very cute, and I kind of miss it. I gave her a bit of a lighter shirt, and I gave her a skirt because, of course, she would wear that. I went for more of a, like, soft grunge style, but I don't think I got it across that well. But I'm still very proud of what I came up with. What my design kind of reminds me of, it's like those Gacha Life music videos where it's like, Devil's so fun! I feel like that's sort of a Vaggie vibe. And also, I don't really have that much to say about her design, so I'm gonna talk about her name. the conflict with her name is really fucking stupid. I'm trying not to be that mean. Like, I don't wanna, like, be like, HAZBIN sucks and I hate it and I can do better. But the conflict with her name is just really fucking stupid. Cause, like, why is her name Vagina?
Best thing ever. Vaggie.
Actually, it's pronounced.
Why is that her name? Like, that's just so unserious. And then there's, like, that whole thing about her trying to change her name, which, you know, that's great. That's great. But then she just changes the spelling of it. She's still Vaggie. She's still Vagina. And that's a dumb name. It's just, like, a very dumb conflict for a character that could have been very great. I think that HAZBIN could have done amazing things, and I think they might still do amazing things with, like, the way Adam affected Vaggie's life, and, you know, the way Loot affected Vaggie's life. But, like, why did he name her Vagina? So, like, no, I'm not keeping that in my AU. I think her name should just be Vaggie. And it should just be a cute name. And it should have nothing with the female genitalia. Because that was a very dumb idea. That was just overly stupid. I don't know why that's in the show. It's so dumb. It's just so stupid. But anyways, this is Vaggie's finished design. And now, we have to talk about the big red elephant in the room. Alistair. Okay, no joke. Alistair is butt ugly. He is the worst character. Well, he is the second worst character in the entire show. I hate Alistair so much. Words cannot actually describe how much I hate Alistair. Like, he is just so awful, he's so annoying, he's so ugly. I hate watching him, I hate hearing him, I hate everything about Alistair. And to be completely honest, I do not know how this show got him so wrong. One thing I want to point out is that in, like, deer society, like, real-life deers, because Alistair is supposed to be a deer, first of all, he doesn't fucking look that way, and second of all, his antlers are, like, really fucking tiny. And in deer society, bad sign. Like, okay, so in deer society, which is, I keep calling it that, but that's like, basically what it is. The way deers, I've been told, the way deers see it is, your antlers would, like, define your status. The bigger your antlers, the better. And when you look at Alistair's original design, he has tiny ass antlers. So, like, what we're getting from this design is that Alistair is a little pussy. He sucks. And that's true. But I don't think Vivzy Pop wants us to know that's true. So, obviously, I gave him bigger antlers. Like, his antlers are massive, kind of, to, like, signify his, like, status. He's, like, the most powerful sinner in hell, right? So why wouldn't he have big antlers? And another thing is the color scheme. Like, I think everyone has said it already, but there's just too much fucking red on Alistair. I kept his red suit because I think it looks nice on him. But good fucking grief. His hair doesn't need to be red. His, like, just everything on him is red. Except for, like, his pants. Which, that's great. But his pants are doing some heavy lifting is all I'm gonna say. So I obviously gave him different hair. Because, and I'm so sorry, but we do need to bring this up. Alistair is supposed to be Creole. Which, let me just say this in the most straightforward way I can. The first time I ever saw Alistair's new design, I genuinely thought he was white, which is not a good sign if you're trying to make a character of color. They shouldn't look like they're white. So we had to fix that. Obviously not all Creole people look the same, which is not what I'm saying. So, of course, I think Alistair's human design does better at, like, communicating that he's not a white guy, but Alistair's demon design, oh my god, there's just no way. There's just no way Vivzy Pop thought that would work. So, no. And of course, there's the talk of, like, Vivzy Pop making Alistair Creole just to let her get away with putting the voodoo stuff in the show, which I don't find to be unlikely. I'm not saying that that's 100% the truth, but I wouldn't be shocked if that was her thought process. But I did give him darker skin and a different hair texture, and I gave him brown hair just because the red hair is too fucking much. And I did add, I gave him his mustache back because I liked it from the leaks, and I know Vivzy Pop is like, you're an awful person if you prefer the leak design to the show design, but I think that Alistair's mustache sort of makes him look older in a way, which is like something very important because Vivzy Pop cannot draw an old man to save her life. And I added this little like this thing on his right eye. I can't tell my left or my right. I added that because I think it kind of reminds me of radios a bit, like waves, like you know what I mean, like radars. That's what I was trying to think of. It reminds me of that, and I thought that was cool. So it's like he's clearly the radio demon, and I gave him a cane just because I think he would use a cane. He's got cane vibes. But yeah, I do like my Alistair design. Yeah. So that is Alistair's design, and now we are moving on to Angel Dust. Yay! Angel Dust is like also a character I had a lot of trouble redesigning just because I think that his design is good for what it is, and I wasn't sure how to improve on that. So I kind of just I didn't really do anything that substantial to him. Like, I don't really have that many complaints about Angel Dust design. I did go for a more femme fatale look for him, though. I gave him a nice black dress with some black gloves. And also I gave him some, like, those things. I'm not sure what it is, actually. I just put I put a bullshit on his dress that sort of resembles a spider web because I think it looks cool, and that's the only reason that it's there. I changed his hairstyle a bit. I was trying to go for more of a, like, 50s feminine hairstyle, but I don't think I did that well. But I do like how he turned out. I gave him those spidery fangs that tarantulas have. I'm not sure if there's a proper word for it, but what I'm gonna call them is spider fangs. And there's actually a heart on his face. You can't see it because I gave him bangs. I guess you can kind of see it, but not really. But that's what that orange stuff on his face is. It's supposed to be a heart. And for his eyes, he has 2 eyes, but he also has 4 eyes technically because there's one eye above his one eye, and then there's another eye below his other eye. So, he has multiple eyes because he's a spider. And that's basically everything I did for his design. I also changed his color palette, just because I think the orange looks good, and I like it, and for no other reason. But, yeah, that's Angel Dust's design. Oh yeah, one thing I am gonna focus more on in my AU is I'm gonna focus more on the Angel Dust family, like Arachnis and Molly, because I know Molly is in heaven in HAZBIN Hotel, but I don't want her to be. I'm a hater. No, I love Molly, but I want her to be included. And I want to include Arachnus. And by the way, if anyone cares, my voice claim, who I think should play Arachnus if he is in season 3, is Lin-Manuel Miranda. And if you disagree with me, you can die right now.
No, this is actually genius. And
Yes, I am a genius.
Yeah, no, I agree because Lin-Manuel Miranda, how the fuck do you say his name? I did it right.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, so smart. No, he's very good at talking, just like
Yeah.
most people, and I think that would be a really fitting voice.
Yeah, I would love to hear Blake Roman and Lin-Manuel Miranda going at it. That sounds really bad. No.
Going at it.
No, stop. I want to hear them like having a conversation, you know, just like having fun. Like that would be sweet, right?
Yes, I
Him
think.
and Christian Borle, you know, because I love him so much.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Genius.
I don't know what else to say about Angel Dust because I've like said everything I could.
He is just too boring.
Well, I like Angel Dust in the show.
I'm kidding. Don't worry.
No, it's okay. But I do wish there were less jokes about him being beaten up.
Literally, what the hell?
Like, they just need, like, I'm not saying you can't like address that stuff in your cartoon. I guess I wish every time I rewatched HAZBIN Hotel I wouldn't have to see my two favorite characters get into a physical disagreement.
Like, it's just like the constant throwing around of like domestic violence, especially being like, hey, haha.
Yeah, like that one scene where they had like the compilation
Yes.
of like Angel getting spanked or whatever and the Yowie paddle. It's so fucking crazy. It's awful.
No.
And like I'm not complaining about like Poison the song because like I it's honestly grown on me. But like holy shit, I need to see Angel Dust be abused less. I need to see him get beat up less.
100%. I
Like
agree.
next season, he's not gonna get hit at all.
Yeah, we're all gonna go save
Well,
him.
Unless it's Velvet doing it, because Velvet gets to do like nothing. So if it's Velvet beating up Angel Dust, I'll be okay with it. But if it's anyone else, I don't want it. I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see it happen. Okay? Yay!
Oh.
So that is Angel Dust's finished design. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. And I'm so grateful for anyone who actually watched this, cause this is the first ever commentary video, like art commentary video I've ever made. So thank you, and if you made it this far, please subscribe.
Yes. And make sure you leave very, very, very kind and nice comments because this is the best video you'll ever see ever.
Oh yes, exactly. Love you guys.
Oh, cuteness.
My little hazardlets.
What the hell?
My little hazardlings. Oh, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.